Ibon man may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at bumibiglas. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang dibag na sang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, bugad ng luha at dalita. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdalaya. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdalaya.
Ayos! Palakpakan naman! Okay. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Mr. Edwin Chavez. Parang natatandaan ko nung I was still in college kasi kasama ako sa kasama ako sa League of the Filipino Student, LFS yun.
Kasama tayo doon.
Yan ang mga namin Pagka malapit na kami sa anong tawag dito? Doon sa mga Port Santiago, Port Bonifacio, yan ang mga kinakanta namin. Kasi wala nang pulis dyan Pag may pulis pa, hindi pa kami nagkakakanta dyan. Okay, maraming salamat kay Mr. Edwin Chavez. Ito na mga kaibigan, ang susunod po nating performer for tonight. Maraming salamat sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa Canmore. Mga kaibigan, ang susunod po ay siya po ay isang Filipino-Canadian creative influencer. Using visual arts, music, writing, and video making to raise awareness against discrimination and racism. He also uses his creative instinct to empower the Filipino community. He advocates kindness as a vehicle to a better mental health within the community and to educate on becoming better allies against racism and discrimination. Please welcome from Canmore, Alberta, ang kaibigan natin, si Mr. Gene San Miguel. Pakinggan natin ang kanyang video.
Mabuhay at Happy Filipino Heritage Month! Ako po si Gene San Miguel, isang creative influencer. Join me as we explore the arts and music of the Philippine-Canadian heritage sa programang PAMANA at KULTURA kasama sa Diwata at One Manila. Ang Pamana at Kultura ay sa alas 5 ng hapon sa Sabado, June 19, 2021, dito lamang sa Pinoy TV at Radio Pinoy ng Calgary. Magkita-kita po tayo!
Alright, please welcome ang ating from Canmore, Alberta, si Mr. Gene San Miguel. Mr. Gene San Miguel,
Salamat po. Sana po ma-enjoy niyo po itong awit na aking alay sa inyong lahat. Ikaw ang bigay ng may kapal, tugon sa aking dasal upang sa lahat ng panahon, bawat pagkakataon ng ibigin ko'y ikaw. Wala ni kahatimang saglit na sa'yo'y may papalit. Ngayon kailan may ikaw ang lahat ng aking galaw. Ang sanhi ay ikaw kung may bukas mang tinatanaw. Dahil may isang ikaw kulang ang magpakailan pa man upang bawat sandali ay upang mulit-muli ay ang mahalin ay ikaw. Kulang ang magpakailan pa man upang bawat sandali ay upang mulit-muli ay ang mahalin ay ikaw. Salamat po.
Sir, nitatanong lang ako sa sir. Nitatanong lang, ba't parang naging emosyon ka rin sa bandang huli? Ano nangyari? Ano naiisip mo? Ano naiisip mo, sir?
Ano lang po, masaya lang po kasi hirap lang po kasi ng buhay natin sa Pilipinas. Tapos kadit na po tayo ngayon. I just feel really blessed that God gave us this opportunity to grow and experience something a better life po dito sa Canada. 12 years na po ako dito. And
yes. That's why they said Canada is paradise. It's like a paradise.
Yeah, I'm just really grateful po and I never forget to go back. Tandaan po saan tayo nang galing. Yun lang po. Session na po, naging emotional po ako.
Oo, napansin nga namin. Okay, maraming salamat. Isa pa rin palakpakan.
Ito, pwede po bang bumati kasi nyo po yung mga ipapabati sa akin?
Sige, go ahead. Bati ka na.
Una po, binabati ko po mama ko, tsaka dida ko po at mga kapatid ko po. Congratulations po sa kapatid ko si Josh San Miguel. Nanalo po siya ng Mr. Goodwill of the Universe last year in 2020. And to congrats po sa kapatid ko. Mr. Goodwill of the Universe 2020, I'm so proud of you. And the Canmore Filipino Canadian Society, si Ate Bernadette, sa Quattro Restaurant, Arts Place in Canmore, Bow Valley Immigration Partnership, Bow Valley Settlement Services, si Nanay Vita ko po, sa Philippines, sa mga kaibigan ko po, si Sis Monday, Manila, Sis Mildred, Sis Nikki, Sis Leslie, Sis Lani, at ang KKTK Vancouver, and OMG Gift Shop. Thank you po sa 51 Degrees North Magazine for your support, and Rocky Mountain Outlook. Wish 107 FM, thank you po sa opportunity. The Canmore Singers, at thank you po talaga kay Kuya Daniel Rason kasi po tinulungan niya po ako makarating dito. At maraming salamat po. Syempre, salamat po Kuya Tito dito, One Manila. Salamat po sa programa, sa pagtulong po sa mga artistang katulad ko po.
You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Mr. Jean San Miguel. Siyempre, kailangan natin yan. Okay, punta na tayo kay Miss Christina Makapili. Go ahead, Madam.
Maraming salamat, Tito Red, and maraming salamat kay Mr. sa ating number. Kay
Jean San Miguel.
Yan. Napakagandang awitin. Talaga naman na-touch din ako. Napakagaling. Napakagaling. Pati ako kumakanta, buti na lang nakamute ako. Kung hindi, nasira yung number ni Mr. San Miguel. Buti na lang nakamute ako. Okay. So, papakilala ko na po ang ating next guest for tonight. Our next guest was first elected mayor in 2010 and is now serving his third consecutive term. He is passionate about our community and works tirelessly on behalf of all Airdrie residents and businesses. He is an active community leader with an interest in making the community better through volunteering and a strong advocate for seniors and youth. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mayor Peter Brown.
All right. How are you?
I'm good, Mr. Juan Manila. How are you? Nice to see you.
Very good, very good. So it's nice to see you this morning, and that was really a very successful ceremony on the groundbreaking of Jose Rizal in Airdrie.
It was fantastic, and we had a great turnout, and it's we're still looking forward to actually cutting the ribbon, and I believe the bust is being made right now in the Philippines, and hopefully we'll be able to cut the ribbon here before the end of summer. Very exciting.
Okay, so we have some questions for you, Mayor. Go ahead, Christina.
Yes, Mayor Peter Brown, I have some questions. You talk about the groundbreaking of Dr. Jose Rizal's monument, which will be installed in Nose Creek Regional Park in Airdrie. So, first of all, Mayor, we are very thankful on behalf of the Filipino community for allowing this in your city. Thank you so much. And my question for tonight, I have two questions. My first question is, how does projects like this helps with the welcoming vibe of Airdrie with regards to diversity and different cultures?
Thanks for the question, Christina. I mean, it's to me, it's a natural progression of. I was telling everyone this morning that Airdrie specifically, 25 years ago was not a really diverse community. Now, 20 years later, we have people from all over the world living within our community, and it's fantastic. Mm-hmm. And this Dr. Rizal, Jose Rizal monument in the community is going to do a lot for inclusiveness and diversity. But yes, more importantly, it provides a sense of home for the people who are from the Philippines who've moved here recently or joined their family members who are over here working. It gives them a piece of their home and heritage, and that heritage now is going to be shared with other community members and other cultures, and it's really just a real blessing to have it in our community. And I'm so excited, as I said this morning, listening to the story of Dr. Rizal and knowing that he only lived half a life or even less. In his mid-30s, he passed away. What an extraordinary man, and the amount of accomplishments, forgetting about the 20 plus languages he speaks. It's just an incredible tribute, and I hope that Dr. Rizal will be proud. I know he'll be proud of the monument that we're going to prepare in his honor and the bust. It's just very exciting, and I think it's going to do a lot for tourism. It's going to bring a lot of the more Filipinos, hopefully, to the Filipino community who don't live in Airdrie. I'm here to tell you that Airdrie is one of the best communities in Canada. It's certainly one of the top communities in Alberta, and I think when you come here, you're going to see it's a great place to live, and hopefully you'll start a business or raise your family in our community.
That's for sure, Mayor Peter Brown. And I like what you said about Dr. Rizal and, welcoming different diverse community in Airdrie. And this is a great opportunity for our kids too, Mayor. For example, my kids were born and raised here in Canada, so they don't have so much idea about the history of the Philippines, the heroes. So this is a great place. Once we have that in Airdrie, I'm very sure I'm going to bring my kids and my friends out there in Airdrie so that they can learn about history of the Philippines. Thank you so much, Mayor. All right. Thank you. My next question, Mayor. So speaking of people going out there in Airdrie, that's just about the right time because the Alberta government has announced a reopening plan. How do you feel about the plan and what does this mean to the city of Airdrie?
Well, to me, it's going to be incredibly awesome to be back to some sort of normalcy. And I know the Filipino community in particular, they enjoy gatherings and they enjoy getting together and they enjoy, connecting with one another. And so many of us have been away from that. I was at a meeting not too long ago where they asked me, what am I looking forward to as far as the community and infrastructure and some of the projects that we've got going. And to me, it was getting back to normal and allowing the kids, whether you're 4 years old, 40 years old, or 100 years old, the opportunity to connect with family and friends, to get out and be normal again. I mean, we've given up, if you think about someone that maybe was having health issues in the last year, 1 year is a long time to be away from everyone. And I think that I'm just excited that we're finally here. I hope that everything continues to trend down. I mean, not 3 weeks ago, we had, I think, over 600 cases of COVID-19 in Airdrie, and now we have 21 today. So
Wow.
we're certainly progressing in the right direction. And I'm really, I don't think anybody would want to be the premier of any province or lead any country or state or whatever you're doing as a political leader, because no matter what decisions you've been made, but I want to give the premier and the government of Alberta a lot of credit for weathering the storm. They're under a lot of scrutiny, a lot of pressure. I'm sure the premier himself hasn't slept in probably 15 or 16 months, but just to thank them and all the all of our health professionals that have been working and all the people working through this pandemic. And hey, we're almost here, and just excited that it's going to be upon us here in 2 weeks, and we're going to be able to gather again and have fun and do the things that we all love to do. So just very excited about that.
Thank you so much, Mayor Peter Brown. And of course, when we're gathering and we're having fun, it also means business as usual to our business community at the same time, right, Mayor?
100%. And what's fascinating about a business community, and it's even though a lot of them have been suffering significant losses financially, they're still giving back. They're still making donations to nonprofits. They're still donating food. They're doing whatever they can to help the community. And that's really it's a testament to who we are as Airdronians and who we are as Albertans, just the generosity. And again, to the Filipino community, I just want to say thank you, because I know a lot of Filipinos in the community and outside of our community have been really suffering. And it's through the generosity of the Filipino community that you've been able to help a lot and support a lot of those families with food and finances. And it's greatly appreciated. It's certainly recognized. And I just want to sincerely thank you.
Okay. So I have a question with regards to the Jose Rizal installation. Of course, I just want to say hello to Consul General Saldi Patron and to those member and officials of Filipino Airdrie Association. Why did you decided to allow the Monument of Rizal installed in Nose Creek Park?
Well, I'll first say that the Consul General is very, very adamant about what he wants. If he's listening, he knows what I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm just kidding, but as Consul General Patron, all of his monument committee, the city staff, our council, it was an easy decision from the outset. We had an initial meeting at City Hall. They explained what they would like to do, and automatically I said, that's fantastic. Just send me some information and we'll get the ball rolling. And it was really an easy decision for all of us on council. I like it when, and anyone who's watching it maybe has an elected official role, or I spoke to a former mayor of the Philippines this morning, and to get everyone on side isn't always easy, but this decision was unanimously supported and with a lot of very strong verbiage. And it was really awesome to see, because we need to recognize who lives in our community. We need to, as was Christina had said about educating our youth, it's really important to understand our community. If we understand the community members who live here, a little bit about who they are. And this is that sort of that's the door that opens up. One of the things that always surprises me a little bit, and I've said this to June and others, who, when we host events, I wish more community members came out to the Filipino events, because they're so much fun. I mean, my wife doesn't go to my wife does not go to any events unless it's a Filipino event, because she always has a really wonderful time, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's